Today on Fail Kitchen, incredible sunny spinach pie, which I'm sure I can mess up. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is boil the spinach, and we've got our first mistake. I need 12 ounces of spinach, and this huge bag is 9 ounces. So guess we're making it with 9 ounces of spinach. That looks about right. Okay. Put it in my stand mixer. I have a stand mixer. Can you even believe it? I can't believe it. Third cup of olive oil. You know, somebody told me these cups were only for liquid, but I use them for solids too, because I don't have any other kinds of cups. I don't even know what those are. Third cup of olive oil. And we've got 3/4 of a cup of dry white wine. I also don't know what dry white wine is. I assume they mean not Moscato. So I just used the cheapest Chardonnay I could buy, because if I have wine in the house and not cooking with it, obviously wine is for drinking. 3/4 of a cup of white wine into the dough stuff. And a teaspoon of salt. You guys are really going to like this. This is my salt container. I live in Florida, and this happened to it. So I'm not going to not use the rest of the salt. So let's just pour a little in there and say it's a teaspoon. That seems about right. Okay. I believe this is a dough hook. It said use a dough hook. Let's hope this is a dough hook. How long does it say to do this? Use dough hook to knead until smooth and combined, and then wrap in plastic. Okay, so let's start doing that. And then we'll start on our filling. So as I contemplated the spinach, I decided to pour myself some wine, but I don't have any clean wine glasses, so I use this martini glass. And have you ever had $3 wine out of a martini glass? Recommended. Recommended, especially around noon. Anyway, I spilled it by accident on my recipe, which is what I was trying to show you at the beginning. Awesome. This is going to be a recipe for the ages. So now we are mixing the spinach. Where did I put the spinach? Oh, here it is. Mixing this delicious smelling spinach that I have not chopped up because I don't have time for that. That sounded awesome. I don't have time to chop this spinach. There's only 9 ounces of it. When you stir it, maybe it'll break up or something. It is gross. I'm mixing it with the ricotta. I need 12 ounces of ricotta. Oh, by the way, I had to preheat the oven, and this recipe, which uses ounces for everything, used Celsius. I had to look up 180 degrees Celsius. Fun fact, it is 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Have you ever tried to open one of these? I should have done this before I came back from editing. There we go. That's how I open them. We're efficient. So I'm not going to measure this part because that's not how I cook. I have 15 ounces. I need 12, so we'll use almost all of this, is my thought. Look, see? That looks good. Nothing wrong with that. Add the egg. Oops, that also got on the recipe. Aces. So what we need is wine and egg on our recipe. And the Parmesan cheese. Oh, my husband isn't home. I might have to stop the whole show right now because I can't. I opened the jar. I opened the jar. Okay, so this is amazing. I need 3 ounces of this, and I'm running out of spoons. I don't know how much 3 ounces is, but let's just say it's this much. And the salt and the pepper, my lovely salt. It didn't say how much salt to use, and it didn't say how much pepper to use. It's like it knows me. And we'll stir this all up. Does it say to stir it? I always thought you used egg and dough, but then again, I usually get my dough from the pre-made magic dough box that you add water to. Okay. So here's our filling. It looks good. You can't even tell there's only 9 ounces of spinach in there. And we're going to split the dough into halves and roll this out into 30 centimeters in diameter a piece. And to that I say, yeah, right, it's going to be the size of whatever size this pan is, because that's the pan I have that is for circular dough. And I'm wondering if this dough is going to get stuck on my table. I brought flour out just in case, but let's live dangerously and assume that it's not going to get stuck, because it seems to be lifting pretty easily. You would never believe I've never made dough before, would you? Any recipe that has wine in it is okay by me. Yeah, I even have a rolling pin. I should have been a chef. I don't know why. I'm not one. Okay, I rolled that out, and then I tried to pick it up, and I realized I should be filming this because this is when the magic happens, people. This is when the magic happens, right here. Fine. I don't even need you, rolling pin. I don't need a rolling pin for this. I have made pizza from pre-made Publix dough before, and I don't need you in my life. Okay, maybe I do a little bit. Maybe we'll roll you in the pan. Maybe let's do that. Although I've already put olive oil in this pan because I failed like this before. There. Because honestly, how did they roll that dough in the recipe and then pick it up? That is a thin dough thing. Oh, this is never gonna work. This is what you guys came here for. I'm sorry it took 8 minutes to get here. So my version of rolling this dough is this. Okay? This is what we are doing now. Now we're doing this. I have no patience. No patience for that. Rolling pin nonsense. Ridiculous. So I finished doing that, and I put some breadcrumbs on the bottom because that's what it said. But now I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned because how am I going to not spread this over a bowl and spinach parts? This is going to be something. Oh, I'm supposed to put our filling in now. So a big dollop in the middle, it said. Love the word dollop. Yeah, I'm just essentially here. Let's see if I can help you see it. Maybe I should sit down. Why don't you sit down while you cook, Darlena? You don't need to stand. The camera can't see you. Okay. And then all around the edge here. And my whole cooking demeanor and task is now full of foreboding because I already know there's no way I'm going to be able to cover this with the dough I have remaining. I can barely cover an apple pie with fake dough that I bought at a grocery store. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, I ran out of filling too. We've got a Pac-Man here. This is a Pac-Man spinach, amazing spinach dough bread press sunflower thing. Let's take some off of here. Add it to this. Just wait. You guys will be amazed. You'll see. It'll come out so wonderfully. Just like all those cooking shows told you it would. So now we've got this, and I can't, let me move the computer instead of the dough so I don't spill it. You see that? Yay! Looks almost like we didn't fail. Oh dear. I almost don't even want to film this. I don't have crowd appropriate reactions right now for when this is what happens. I don't even know quite what to do. Let's see. You know what? You know what? Screw the bowl. Why do we have a bowl in here anyway? You don't need a bowl. Oops. Let's take the bowl out if we can. Oh, good. Good. No, fantastic. The bowl cut my dough onto the pan. My dough is cut now. So let's put the dough back together. This is lovely. Everybody should be an amazing cook like me. What are we going to do with this, guys? What are we going to do? I think maybe we will just cover... Okay, let's split this in half again. We got to get creative now because this is not going to work. Let's cover this part, this little center dollop, as they call it, with this dough, right? That's manageable. There. There. And now we have completely run out of dough for the sides, but maybe we will fold them in like burrito style. So like kind of, I guess, like make like a little skirt here. Creative cooking. You can't just make amazing spinach sunflower pie thing all the time. So far what we've got right now is this. Can you see that? I can't see if you can see it. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, since I ran out of dough and I couldn't roll it, is I'm gonna take the edges up of the dough that I have, and I'm gonna fold it over. Let me see if I can make it so you can see. See, we're just gonna fold this over because we don't, there's no reason for it not to be folded over, right? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, guys. Don't be upset. Nobody freak out. I mean, okay, sure. So over here, maybe it's not, let's just patch that. See, we can patch. We can patch, guys. You can always patch. This is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be lovely, okay? Don't give up hope. Okay. Cut the dough into pieces 2 centimeters thick, and then twist each slice. I'm almost thinking we should give up on this part of the recipe, but let's give it a try, right? I mean, we can, yeah, sure. We'll just make little tiny slices. Oh yeah, this is like, I mean, I can totally twist these. They're not disintegrating in my hands at all. As for 2 centimeters thick, we're working more with like 4 or 5. And I don't think I'm gonna twist them. I really don't think this, I'm not gonna twist them, guys. This is atrocious. Okay, I've given up all hope here now. And I'm definitely not making patterns on this with a fork. Okay, can we just get that clear? There's no fork pattern making right now. Okay, this is our masterpiece, you guys. That's there it is. That looks just like the picture, right? Just like the picture. I'm sure it's gonna taste delicious. I tried for a second to twist that, but no, let's not. Now all we have to do is bake it for 30 minutes. Okay, everybody, it is time for the big reveal, and I'm sure that cooking it for 30 minutes made it magically turn into the incredible sunny spinach pie it's supposed to be. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See that? That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Ta-da! That is all the time we have here on Darlena's Fail Kitchen. Stay tuned, another video next week when I can stomach cooking again.